Quixz Esports. Starting, in fact, on the CT side. Perhaps my analysis was incorrect. Perhaps the T side is the better side to start on. Maybe if you're prepared for it as heavily as Empire might be. But here we are. We know Quixz Esports are much better on the CT side. In fact, their statistics for Inferno particularly make their T side wins at 64.4%. Whilst their CT win percent is actually 81%. They win 81%. Rounding it up, you get 87%. 82% rather, not 87. You can't round from 81 to 87. That doesn't work. 82% win rate of their rounds on the CT half. Ooh, Toshkin, juicy tap there on Henius. We only saw the end of it, but the smokes are going to come over towards the B bomb site. We see Honning boosted up with the dualies. This is incredibly dangerous, so they do not check for it. Flash gonna come through, but Honning, he's blinded. Oh, dearie me. Does a lot of damage, however. Posture Sprout, Spectra, and Freezy Wolf all damaged ever so slightly. Toshkin, another juicy tap here coming through as he just takes them running. Push is gonna come through. Eliminates a third for himself as well. And we see a Vape Jara-esque CT pistol from him now. Toshkin, the auto pistol, might as well be 3 kills. Not as clean as obviously Vape Jara did, but another 4K. Very, very good start here for the Quixz Esports side. Retaking, in fact, the B bomb site from Empire. They have the bomb down, unfortunately. Just going to give them an economic advantage with CT economy currently these days. It might be a little dangerous. You can see Vape Jara not even entertaining the idea of having an MP9. Immediately buys an M4A1S. But, of course, ooh, Scout. Juicy choice there from Frog, which we might see. I need to listen back to see if this electrical interference is coming from the microphone or the headset. Just FYI, because it doesn't sound like anyone can hear it. But here we are. They were expecting early nades to come down middle and banana, which is why they're sitting all the way back here, but might be a little surprised to find that there's very little aggression coming either side here. Frog, only with the Scout, gonna miss his shot and take a lot of damage as he runs back. Flash gonna come through, and Honning might give himself a little bit of a peek to try to spot, but no, he might spot them much later when retaking B, because that seems like where it's gonna end up. Chris spots one coming through, waiting for the flash, but it's not gonna take time. Bomb goes down. Spectra picks it back up, and now it's Toshkin once again holding this B bomb site. Can he show us as much dangerous stuff as he did in the first round? He can deny the bomb plant as much as he can, but there's plenty of time to get that bomb down. But now, wait, no, Yega, they need to cross. The bomb site is clear. Honning eliminated from CT. One of the players on the site. And in fact, now it's very, very dangerous for JGR-Empire. They have the rifles advantage, but the bomb does go down. They now have time advantage as well. They're going to try to peek CT at the same time, but Vape Jara is going to take them both down. You don't peek the Vape Jara. The Vape Jara peeks you. And the bomb is going to get defused by the guy without a kit, as is standard. Ooh, that's a nice knife. I like the Hunter Slaughter. It's a good knife. Stab him. Stab him right now. There we go. Very, very good work there from Quixz. Retaking B twice in a row. Very dangerous, very difficult on this bomb site, on this map. But, there we go. They did it. Meanwhile, JGR-Empire, they're forced to buy up to deagles and pistols in this moment. Still have a lot of money for the next round, however. A little bit of utility there on Netron. He's support. He's entry. He's ADR. He's AD carry. It is all. He is everything. Toshkin flashing into Banana, but a Molotov is going to deny their quick push. Ooh! Molotov smoke. Both long and short. Frog here might have a very interesting round as he gets 3 through the smoke. Oh boy, we've seen that done before. In a little bit of a frag movie, but he's done it again, boys. Now it's Netron in a 1v5 with a P250. And no brains left as Vape Jara scatters them across the nearby building. Quixz Esports making quick work of Empire. Oh, I've done that joke already. I need to come up with new shit, man. Quixz Esports quickly eliminating Empire. That's not nearly as good. Oh, well. There we are. Quixz Esports now 3 rounds up against Empire. Perhaps Empire are now regretting picking the T side, but still, they have their full buy. They have their full utility. We have yet to see what a full push could do, and Freezy Wolf entering. Oh, dearie me, that spray comes through. Toshkin and Quixz both eliminated, and Frog even taken down on the push on mid. Hunning now is all that's left, and Pastor Sprout running through to eliminate him as well. All dead, all gone. VapeJar in a 1v4 at the moment. Hunning the only one with any form of kill. 2 players are low, however, Netron and Pastor Sprout. 1 bullet for Netron, 2 for Pastor Sprout. You can get both of them down very, very easily. It's just a matter of how much damage you take in those engagements, VapeJar. Looking for an aggression over towards the A-bombs. Oh, God. A-bomb side coming through CT. Sorry about that. I've been eating food. Looking for an aggression coming through CT side here, but he's not going to find much. Flash is going to come through, but he's going to spot Pastor Sprout. He's going to run past. The M4A1S bullet. Taking them down quite quickly. Low on hit points now is VapeJar. Trying to spot any last kills that he might be able to get as he runs away from the bomb site. Love not war, it says on the M4A1S, and that's what he's going to choose. As he runs all the way to library to learn how to beat this team much better. And there we go. Just trying to learn the spray there. VapeJar is not familiar with his weapon. He's never had it before. He's much more familiar with this buddy. This thing right here. By the way, I record... I'm going to have to tell VapeJar to stop having this goddamn AWP skin, because I record my frag movies in layers. So I record the view model, then the player models, then the effects above that, and then below that we have a depth map in the world, right? But it's got a massive green void. And this fucking op is green, right? Which means it's partially transparent through the goddamn video. Look at the fucking frag movie I did. It's partially transparent. It's really annoying. You can't tell if you're not looking for it, but it's really annoying. I need to get him a new op skin. But there we go. It pissed me off, but there we go. It is what it is. Frog is going to get one in apartments. He's going to get himself a little bit damaged, but here we are. Trade over towards the B bomb site. Quixz, in fact, getting 2. Holding the bomb site. Toshkin running very sillily across, but maybe he did not expect the 3rd player. Quixz, however, now aware, eliminates that player as well. And now it is simply Pastor Sprut. Sprut? Who took his O? Has he never had an O? Has he been Pastor Sprout this whole time? Oh my god, I've been calling him Pastor Sprout like a fucking idiot. Like, oh my god. Pastor Sprout. I'm going to call him Pastor Sprout because that's a better name than Pastor Sprout. What, Pastor Spray? Pastor Spray. Works, you know, pray and spray. It works, kind of. But you need to be Pastor Spray then. You don't need to be Pastor Sprout. That doesn't make sense. Oh well. VapeJar trying to fire through the blindness of the gray smoke there. Oop, a little bit of netcode lag there, but hey, here we are. We're back in the game. Deagles only, and a P250, for the JGR-Empire. Once again, I'd rather trade one of the Eagles for flashes, but oh well, whatever. There we go. A little bit of sprays through there. Ooh, Quixz getting a little lucky there, taking down Netron. The big problem man. Ooh, a little bit of team damage there. Quixz, careful with your bullets, buddy. Molotov's going to come through. Not going to do a lot of damage, but in fact is going to push them into Frog, who is going to do a ton of damage, getting 3 for himself. Quixz taking the last one out of Frog's hands, being quite cruel. But there we go. Frog, no, not a slouch on this map. Already up to 7 kills, 7 rounds deep, 1 per round. That's quite good, but not quite as good as Quixz is. Meanwhile, Nectron is unaware. Who's going to translate for him? I'm aware. Sprout is spray. Like Professor Sprout. I'm Norwegian. But Pastor Sprout is better still. Listen, if you're going to be playing Counter-Strike, you might encounter international stuff, which is why I think Toshkin should change his name. But here we are. VapeJar spraying through. Quixz getting a second for himself. Heinous eliminating Quixz, leaving VapeJar and Toshkin alone to try to hold this aggression off. 3 players. In fact, see a quick rotate through CT there, but he's actually pulling back as Toshkin is calling, no, they're not pushing anymore. They've pulled back themselves. The flash comes through, however. They pull back to CT. A boost up comes into the CT side, and Spectra himself. Trying to hold that off, Hunting. And Frog trying to deduce whether they should stay on this A-bomb side or not. It is an important move. Very, very important move. because rotating back into either bomb site once the bomb site is taken is near impossible. Especially a bomb site with that archway and library that is smoked off, mollied off, and held off almost instantly. Netron gonna try to fake with a long smoke to try to pull a rotate away. In fact, Toshkin's gonna jump off the boost, and he's going to move into CT. Might have over-aggressed here a little bit too much. Vape Jar in Stewie 2K position. He's going to call, no, it is in fact B. You should have stayed on the boost. Gets one for himself. Going to look towards the thing, taking down Spectra. It's a replay of Stewie 2K versus FaZe. As Vape Jara gets 3 on the hold-off, all on his own. He doesn't need Toshkin on the boost. Very, very dangerous to push this man. And a tactical timeout comes in. JGR-Empire losing 3 in a row once again. Taking a tactical timeout. But there we go. Woohoo. Quixz Esports. Vape Jara being a very, very dangerous man. It is a full replay just then of the Stewie 2K versus FaZe at Boston. That crucial round that may have won them the game. That was a very, very powerful game round. But there we go. Quixz Esports 6-1 currently. And JGR-Empire, their economy is not encouraging. Galil's, AKs, a bit of utility. 5 smokes, however. And 7 flashes. Well, no, actually 5 flashes as well. 2 mollies, which on Inferno, with all these cubby spots and corners and holes, is not too useful. Vape Jara, quick aggression, feeling it right now. That Molotov might kill him. Spots Spectra, but misses the shot and gets sprayed through. A little overconfidence there from Vape Jara, in fact, as he gets completely eliminated out of the round. That is the op down in apartments, and Spectra is awfully aware of that situation currently. Smoke goes down on A to try to pull another player over towards the A bomb site. Little do they know the aggression is actually going to come towards B. Chris deep in CT here, ready for this smoke. They, in fact, don't have long control at all, which means Chris periodically needs to control CT. He's, in fact, abandoned. Toshkin is all on his own for this round. Nope, Chris is going to pull back. He's cleared the site now. He's cleared CT. There was a gap there where JGR-Empire could have done something really, really dangerous. Presently, this Molotov's going to come through. Ooh, it might be a little scary now. Molotov's going to come in. Trade comes in. Freezy Wolf takes down Chris, and Toshkin trades out Freezy Wolf. 2 more players pushing in now. Toshkin completely eliminated by Pastor Sprout and Heinous. But there they go. The bomb is going to get planted down in 4v2. Primarily going to be looking for exits now as the Quixz Esports players, as there's not much left in this round to get. You have 2 players, both coming from CT. Hunting is already giving up on the round, and Frog is just waiting for exits kills at this moment. There we go. With the 97K and with 9,700 in the bank account, you might as well thank him for it. But no, he is going to pull off. And there we go. JGR-Empire finally getting a round on the board after the 4th. But there we go. Every 3 rounds. Oh, a little bit of interaction there. Frog encountering Spectra. Bottom mid, Hunting. Gonna try to hear anything to happen. Netron's gonna spot them going down to second mid, but he might get Frog here. Oh dear, he gets Hunting and the bop goes their side. Oh dear, the op picked up there for Netron on the T side of Inferno. It's just more important that the Quixz Esports did not get it, and now Vape Jara has to spend 7K to get back into this round, leaving him on $400. Their economy is weak already, and they do not want to get pushed further. Frog is their saving grace. Their bank account currently 10K, sitting ready for the next round. That's 2 drops. Depending on how this round goes, that might be necessary. JGR-Empire, Heinous already dropped down very low by a very good nade there from Toshkin. And the aggression is going to come in immediately. Toshkin's got this angle, and they're ready for a flashbang. Flash comes through, but Toshkin, he sprays. Chris can't do anything to get it back. Freezy Wolf and Netron trying to push up. Chris, the flash comes through, but Freezy Wolf spots it in the midair and eliminates Chris. Nobody left on the B bomb site now. Hunting rotated in. Barely positioned, ready to hold off and execute, but no, it's not going to come in. They're going to slow it down. The correct thing to do. Make Quixz Esports sit in the decision that they have made, the positions they are in. Make them terrified to move. Make them terrified to not move. But Frog, he is not moving at all. He is ready for this push into middle. He is not even entertaining the idea that there might be something in apartments. Vape Jar, that is the worst flashbang I've ever seen in my life. That is not. But here we go. Frog. All he can do now is try to prevent the push-up. Unfortunately, Vape Jara now is all left. He gets one, gets a tag on the second, giving Hunning the best opportunity he could possibly get. Short of one more kill, there's not much Vape Jara could have done, but with the bomb down and this far away from the bomb site, flash in the smoke, Hunning might just save this. 2 players low. He's bound to know, but he's pushing in. Maybe for exits, maybe for something else. Maybe he's going to try to deal with Pit, but unfortunately you can't save in Pit no more, so they're not going to be trying to save in it regardless. With a defuse kit, he has the time for this still, but he needs to move in very quickly. He can hear them moving up towards him. He might get this. Gets one, gets the AWP, and going to try to escape from this. Narrowly escaping the bullets themselves. He's going to try to flash himself to get back out. Flash comes in, but that's okay. Frog gets, Hunning gets it. Sorry. Dear me. Hunning. Try to no-scope a chicken. Get himself a KFC. He's a little bit hungry in this match. It's gone on quite a long time. We're in the 3rd map now. The decider itself. The AWP's going to pop over to Vape Jara. Been a dangerous factor for the CT side in this game. Meanwhile, on the T side, Netron, the dangerous man on Overpass, is completely quiet on Inferno. And in fact, it is the rest of his team trying to pick up the slack. 6-3 now in favor of Quixz Esports. Quick aggression here over towards the B bomb site. Chris, Toshkin doing most of the legwork as he takes down 2 on the aggression. Vape Jara getting a 3rd. This hold is powerful, and the deep Molotov is going to prevent any push away. Vape Jara here, ready for the boost up on top of Toshkin. Spots the man, but gets taken down himself. Now Chris gets eliminated as well. Toshkin, very low hit points, but he's going to get the 3rd for himself. And Frog, and Hunning on the flank, going to eliminate the last player, Heinous. And there we go. 7-3. Little bit dubious, little bit dangerous. Vape Jara continually going down with the big green gun is a big, big problem. Because sometimes he might go down and you might not have a player nearby to pick it back up. And sometimes you might drop it to a T who has no money for an AWP himself. Speaking of which, Heinous himself has an AWP. The big green gun for the T side is in fact out. Unconventional as it is for the T side of this map, particularly Inferno. With all the close angles you have all the way up to the bomb sites, it's only worthwhile in the post plant, which means a lot of players don't generally hold for it. Most of the CT pushes on this map are very, very close range, barring the push out of apartments, or in fact the push out of B, but any push up with the AWP is incredibly difficult given the 90-degree angles you have into every single bomb site. It's very difficult to clear with an AWP, but we have a bit of pushes into middle here. Frog boosting up a player, but Hunting gets eliminated. Did they not know? Did they not know that it was a boost? Frog here spots Netron, eliminates him, leaving Heinous in middle. Misses the shot, gets tagged from the corner, and Spectra makes up for Hunting's disappearance with 2 kills of his own. Chris, Toshkin, and Vape Jara now need to choose where they are going to hold this off. Chris holding the long. The smoke is going to try to come in, but he has nothing. They spotted him. The flash is going to come through. He flashes himself somehow. The Molotov. He has a smoke for this, but that means he is completely trapped at the moment. They're not going to push for it. And Freezy Wolf is not going to land the kill on him as he gets away, narrowly escaping that potential massive mistake. Vape Jara peeks short, takes down one, and flicks to the other. Oh boy, what a power flick that was. When the flick the other direction is 3 times as fucking long and fast as the flick to the guy, that's quite some dangerous stuff. 8-3. Quixz Esports have already won the half, and dearie me, Jaeger, they look like they have completely run out of steam in this game. They are not being as aggressive as they should be. They are walking through smokes. They are walking alone. Their tactics are completely falling apart. Seems Quixz Esports have shut them down on this T side so prominently that they're almost just waiting for the CT side. Hunting here, very aggressive. A wall of Tech 9s to him. And one of them is eventually going to take him down. He does get one, however, as he spots 4 people. That means the full rotate's going to come in, and Chris is actually going to push all the way down to Banana. He's going to take control of middle, which means he currently has the ultimate rotate hold-off position with the Tech 9s and now an M4 on Spectra. The question really is, Can they do anything to try to prevent this? Flash is going to come in, which means Frog has a lot of work cut out from him. He has the help from VapeJar on site, but he's going to take down 1 and 2 and almost gets the 3rd, but VapeJar no-scopes Heinous out of the fucking sky, and there we go. Nectron's all that's left, and that nade is going to finish him off. A prophetic nade there as Frog takes 3. Very, very good hold there from Quixz Esports, even without the flank. They held that quite well. 9-3 and a full buy here from JGR-Empire. What can they do in this round that they have not attempted on previous gun rounds? It's the question you need to be asking if you're the IGL on this team. I would not go into a default if I was them. I would go into a hard aggression up mid. You have an AWP on VapeJar that is incredibly dangerous, but it seems to play the early rounds over towards B. You know this from the early shots, especially that one just happening there. Flash comes through, but Toshkin gets eliminated. Chris, quite close himself, is trying to get away over to Sandbags. Molotov's going to try to cut off Pastor Sprout, but Pastor Sprout pushes straight through the fire and the flames. The flames of hell, not preventing the Pastor from diminishing the damned. VapeJar now on his own trying to hold off this final attack. The Molotov's going to come in, but he's going to try to push through it. Taking a lot of damage there. In fact, no, he did not. Denies the smoke itself. Flash comes through. VapeJar gets 1, no scope, gets a 2nd. And now it is a 2v3. Frog suddenly has an actual chance, gets Netron down. Banana is now smoked off. There is 1 player left over there. Frog eliminated by Pastor Sprout from Newbox. And now VapeJar just trying to get the last round. He has no idea where the last player is, though he should. Unfortunately, he cannot do it. Very, very close round there. VapeJar made it as close as possible, but Spectra eliminated the final problem there. And VapeJar got done. Doing very good on this half. 19-4 for VapeJar. That is a KD of almost 5. That's ridiculous. But there we go. Mag 7 and MP9. The money is weak currently for Quixz Esports. 2 defuse kits, 1 on Chris, and 1 on VapeJar. Split across the bomb sites. That's the correct approach to take. The op is not going to peek up, and Heinous, no, he is, and Heinous is going to take him down. That's the big green gun, big green done. Frog, going to smoke it up, might go for that AWP himself. Indeed he is. But no, that's not where the aggression comes in. A flash comes in, and Chris tries to get it, but Toshkin, the nade! Chris did all the damage, and Toshkin finished them off with a splash damage. That is donezo for 2 players. Very, very quickly. 3v3 equalized by HE. Frog slowly rotating off, but no. He should not be going to the B bomb site. Maybe this is a miscall. Maybe this is a misdirection. But unfortunately, 3 players now are towards the A long site. Hunning can hear this now. Should be calling it. The Molotov comes in. He spots Netron, but Netron spots him first. Eliminating it with a headshot. Now it's Frog and Toshkin in a 2v3 retake position. Retaking A is a nightmare. And they're not going to go for it. They have the cushion of 5 rounds between, but now it's going to be 4. As JGR-Empire is going to make it to 9-5. The last round is going to decide whether Quixz Esports have a dominant entry or a slightly less dominant entry into the second half. The T side of this map is very, very, very changeable. Depending on who you are, it can be either very easy or very, very difficult. This is the most variable and dynamic map depending on who's playing it in the map pool presently, and is why it has survived the entire length of Counter-Strike's history. Out the map pool very briefly for now in Counter-Strike Global Offensive as it was being remade, but it has been the ultimate decider map in all of Counter-Strike history, and there are a lot of good matches on it. This might not enter the greats of all time, but it will enter the greatest that Quixz have played as in terms of deciders. As 9-5, here we are with JGR-Empire with the full buy, and Quixz Esports with a dubious buy at best. Chris throwing a smoke to try to hold this off with the Deagle. Chris is actually on the other side of the wall here. He's trying to get some form of strange angle on this, but he might not be as lucky. There's 3 people on the other side of that. Looking towards wood. But no, he's going to pull back just in time. As the flash comes in, they're going to take banana control. He didn't spot anything, but he thinks that means there's nothing there. No, there is a big corner to the left there, buddy, that you did not see. Honing spots Spectra. Not sure where he was, but Frog gets him low. Honing finishes him off. That was an excellent pincer burst there. Frog, unfortunately, does not get it in time before Netron eliminates him. Toshkin, this boost! Not even smoked off, which means Chris could have gotten the help there regardless. The flash comes in and the bomb is on the other side of the smoke. They have bomb control. But now, Quixz have gun control. They have all the AKs that was dropped. Honing may be on 1 hit point, but they have a 2-man advantage. He is currently just a tripwire over on the A-bomb site. That's why there's the rotate in. Netron, they're not going to predict this boost again. Toshkin back up. Eliminates him again. The op's going to come in, but it's not going to do it. 10-5 half there with Toshkin. 4 kills from the boost in a reboost. By God, what a powerful position to take. And there we go, 10-5. Quixz entering the second half with a massive advantage. Given the difficulty of the T side, I suspect Pastor Sprout and the rest of the crew over at JGR-Esports, JGR-Empire, might regret choosing to start on the T side here, but we don't know how powerful their CT side is. Perhaps it's the best in the world. We have yet to see. It is, however, not our friends on Quixz Esports' weakest T side, because that is, of course, Ancient and Nuke. But Nuke is quite notorious for having a very difficult T side, so well, there we go. Inferno is only second best behind Vertigo, but then again, we do not have a great sample size. As far as we're aware, Quixz is just smurfing in this league at the moment. Perhaps I could enter their ESEA Open results into my stats as well. Oh well. Quixz Esports now on the T side. We'll get to see what tactical prowess they're going to show up against JGR-Empire. With the 10-5 half, they have a bit of a cushion to mess up in the early rounds, in particular the pistol. Smoking a flash on Toshkin, it seems like they're going to be going towards the A-bomb site, as that's where the bomb is heading. Quick smoke towards long, actually really quick. Freezy Wolf might have spotted them already, and the rotate might be coming through CT already. Spectra moving in there already, and the bomb site itself has a player on it. 1 in pit, 1 on the site. Both go down with relative ease. The bomb not going down. Toshkin, very, very silly boy, just jumping in a pit. But there we are. 3rd player got eliminated while I wasn't looking, and there's 2 in middle currently. We'll see. Pastor Sprout gets 1 down. Frog eliminated. Trying to watch the long now as Netron takes on the short player. They're splitting up to try to get a pincer movement on this site, to try to get any chance left. Netron gets dinky-dinked by Honing, and at 100 HP, Honing is too powerful a foe at the moment for Netron to engage with. Too bad you can't drop a defuse kit, because Pastor Sprout and Netron are going to bow out of this round quite heavily. Thank you, Wisland. And there we go. They're going to go all the way back into T-spawn, in fact. Too terrified of the bomb blast radius that was increased. They're not quite sure how big it is. Oh, no. I didn't know you worked for KFC. Push. What a terrible thing. Well, there we go. 11-5. Pistol round goes in favor of Quixz Esports. Very, very good spread of kills over on Quixz Esports itself. You can see way more higgity-piggerty. You have 2 on the lowest player and 11 on the highest. Meanwhile, over on Quixz, yes, Honing is on 8, but then it's 11-19. A gap of 8. Very, very good gap to have. The gap should be small. Everyone should be doing their part. But that is not the case on JGR-Empire. They are a little bit too higgledy-piggledy into the kills. And having 2 kills after a whole half is not good. Aggression. Flash comes in. Pastor Sprout gets 1. Dinks Vape Jara down to 44 hit points. He has the AK, which means he should trade that over to Toshkin if he's very, very aware. Honey's going to spot the cross on middle, but he knows there could be a potential for an A push right now. Especially given so many people were spotted over towards B. That is the standard approach. Retake the A site from an advantage position if you need to. They're getting pincered in. You can see the movements coming in right now, which means they need to move on the B-bomb site right now. Netron boosted up right now. He's going to try to get a very strange position here. Spotted, but Honing's going to take them both down. 2 players now come from the Banana, Freezy Wolf and Hennis. The 5.7 is the most dangerous pistol in the world, in my opinion, at the moment. With 2 players low, this might be a little bit too dangerous. Venus here trying to pick up the MAC-10. But no, they're going to line up, and Vape Jar is going to make quick work of them. There they go. They're all done. 12-5. And here we go. It's the home stretch for Quixz, boys. 4 rounds left, and Jaeger have absolutely no steam left in them. Netron seems to almost be absent in this game. Hennis, we saw him pull off some heroic and powerful rounds on Overpass, but it seems that was all the energy he had left. He has 3 kills, 18 rounds deep. You cannot have that. 5 stack on A. It's a rush down middle. Oh boy. It's missed connections once again. Spectra pushed up. That position might clue them into the fact that it's a push deep in here. Toshkin on his own over towards B is going to call, hey guys, it's empty over towards B. Little does he know, back on his heels are 4 players. Now he spotted them. Let's see what he can do. 1. Oh, gets eliminated after 1. And here is last players. 3 over on JGR-Empire. 1 of them in CT. 2 of them over on B. They're clutching that MAC-10 as a last hope. Vape Jar is spotted in Library. Netron, the big problem there. Thank you very much. No problemo. That missed connection right there might have saved Quixz Esports, as a rush down middle can be incredibly dangerous or incredibly easy to deal with. Depends entirely on how those pistols perform. A short push here from Netron. He's going to get even spotted from bottom mid. Frog here. They know he could be in Palace. He could be in Apartments. You don't want... There you go. Netron. Crossing over. They're going to try to hunt down this AK. They're going to try to close it off. Ooh! Not that impressive. Hennis. All that's left after Frog takes out Freezy Wolf right behind him. And they might get a kill here. Oop! Frog already eliminated. There we go. AK down. Not that it matters much, as Frog himself has $5,800 in the bank. Nothing to worry about for him. $13-5. Here we are. I hope this game doesn't go on for much longer because my throat is starting to hurt and I don't have water. I drank it all in the first game. Hennis with the AWP. Toshkin pushing up, putting himself very low, but getting the spray down. Pastor Sprout only saved by his own nade thrown a moment before. Hennis lowered down to very low hit points himself. That nade would narrowly taken him down, but he pulled back already. Now it's Pastor Sprout and Hennis all behind smokes. Oh no, Spectra pushes up. The flash is powerful. Chris trades away, but now it's a 1v5 for him. Eliminates Pastor Sprout. It's a big problem. He has the 3 kills, but now Hennis gonna try to be the last man there, but Chris eliminated quickly. That was a powerful push by Spectra. Pastor Sprout getting those 2 kills made it dangerous already, but Spectra, that smoke on CT missing. That cannot happen again. Tactical timeout is going to come out for JGR-Empire as they've won a round for the first time. 6-13. Quixz Esports still have a massive lead in front of JGR, but their economy is not dangerous. This can snowball for JGR-Empire now. It can become incredibly easy for them to continue winning rounds, to keep Quixz Esports' economy low. We know that economy for the T side is quite easy to retrieve if you get multiple kills, if you get a bomb plant, because after the 4 rounds loss bonus is up, you can buy basically every single round, but your buys are going to be weak. JGR-Empire needs to maintain people alive on the bomb sites. They need to win outright. They need to prevent pushes, and they need to prevent bomb plants, crucially, in the rounds going forward if they want to get back into this game. Their economy isn't even strong after winning a game, winning a round as they did with FAMAS down on Spectra. That nade's going to come in lower. Frog, lower than he would like to be. Jara spotting Hennis and lowering him down to half HP. Netron there spotting Hunting on the push-up. Unfortunately, he's going to eradicate that push itself. JGR coming up as a second man. The 20 bullets, it's not worth it, guys. It really is not. You run out and you get killed like that. It just is what it is. 4v4. Always favoring the T side, especially on a map like Inferno, where the rotates are so very, very difficult. JGR-Empire seeming to stick with the 2-2 setup. Much easier on a map like this, as opposed to one like Dust 2, where you need to maintain middle control. On this map, you could just hold passive on both bomb sites and try to prevent any form of actual push. Fake smokes and flashes coming towards A to try to push up some form of advance, but Quixz is already potentially a little too far up to try to bait this out. Spectre here with the Venomous Sprout, taking both. Unfortunate, the push-up didn't come through, the nades didn't come through, and now it's just a matter of cleanup. Spectre and Sprout holding that off. That smoke that Toshkin threw towards A might have been a little bit too more useful to help the aid push on CT, or help the smoke on CT there. It is never easy to make those types of decisions, but a fake smoke is not more useful than an execute smoke. We're in the third map, however. Fatigue may have set in for both teams at this point. JGR lost it long ago, and Quixz Esports might be setting it in now, as we have 4 Glocks to line up. Netron gets 2 in 1 bullet, lowering more of them low. Spectra spraying down 2 and getting a third through the smoke. That was Dunzo from round 1. That was Dunzo from second 1. As a lineup of Netron gets 2, I was very scared. I was going to scream very loudly then, because it looked like it was going to be 5. But thankfully, Netron did not line it up perfectly. Thankfully, Quixz did not line up perfectly, I should say. But here we are. AK-47s, but limited utility. Vape Jar with none. And not full Molotovs, not full flashes, which means they can't waste their flashes on first round pushes. They need to save them for the advance. Frog eliminated from round 1. That's a few of their utility gone already. They have 1 smoke and 2 flashes for the push-up. And that's it. That's the problem when you have this little utility, when you have this limited stuff, when you use it all in the early rounds. It's something that you need a lot of control to maintain, because now they just re-smoke against you. And the push is denied. You have 1 smoke and a flash left for this round, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else has been wasted. It's a problem. 5v4. Frog eliminated early in the round. Netron tried to stop the push into CT. Toshkin taking control of CT. 4 bullets left. But the wraparound might come. Netron might get eliminated. Stepping into the fire there. A bad decision, as it would alert Quixz to his position. And now they have CT control, which means Vape Jar with the information is not going to get the kill on Freezy Wolf. But now they have 3 players pushing up to the B bomb site. They're going to get this bomb plant unless Pastor Sprout can deny it. Toshkin's going to try to clear Banana. Can he do it? Surely he heard those shots. Surely. There is no way he did not. He narrowly escapes with his life. They are, in fact, aware the smoke going to come down, and in fact, all 3 players are going to come from that site. They're going to try to push up together. 4 flashes. One's going to come out now. And they're going to push up immediately, taking the first aggression. Heinous eliminated that, but all 3 players are here. Quixz, he is the flank. He is the ace in the hole right now. 1v2. He can win this. He has the bomb as a second playmate. Taking down Pastor Sprout. Now it's a 1v1. He knows Heinous. He knows he has to fake for the first part. But no, he commits to the spray, and unfortunately, Heinous wins it out. Close round there for Quixz Esports, but JGR-Empire do not do what they meant to, which is prevent the bomb plant and win with a lot of players, which means their economy has a big chance of falling behind in the following rounds after this. Quixz Esports, again, have the potential to snowball. Currently, they're going into an eco, which means JGR-Empire, they're closing the gap quite quickly. This map might be a lot longer than I initially assumed, or initially had hoped, for the sake of my vocal cords. But here we are. Netron, the run boost comes through. The smoke comes in. 1 kill on Quixz, already eliminated. The smoke for long is going to push him away. And the nade is going to do a lot of damage. There you go. Frog and Toshkin already down half HP. Push up long. Toshkin's going to get eliminated for the rest. Netron, this is his round. He's woken up now, ladies and gentlemen. He is suddenly on the map. Now, Freezy Wolf has Vape Jar to contend with on short. He's going to peek him up. JGR himself is going to try to get something back on him. Lowered him down to half HP. Another deagle shot can eliminate him down. 3v5 right now for the Quixz Esports side, and they're going to push back. In fact, they're going to leave this bomb site. JGR still in apartments. Can be a little bit dubious. Try to keep people on the site, but the quick rotate is going to be spotted by Pastor Sprout, which means the rotate is going to come out of A. JGR, if he's going to do something, he needs to do it now. He needs to be dangerous, but he cannot be dangerous. Haunting and Frog planting open for CT. A foolish decision, to say the least. The open plant for CT was hoped that the rotate was not going to be quick enough, but now Frog has no time to plant. He needs to eliminate players. He needs to push them back before he can get the bomb down. But he has 3 eyes trained on anything he is going to peek. One player gets the first aggression in. The flash is going to try to come in. No, it's a Molotov. Doesn't land where he wants it to. Frog, in 1v3, takes the first kill. Frozy Wolf going down. The op, however, unfortunate push up there as he gets eliminated. And 13-10, JGR-Empire. Quixz Esports are going to have a full buy for this round, but they're not going to have much going forward. Chris down on 3,400. Might not even have an AK for this round. Indeed, he will not. He has a deagle and a full utility. Oh, it is never good to see one of them on a deagle. The economy is asymmetrical over at Quixz Esports. They have their full utility, but Chris is going to be hoping for 1 deags alone. 4 AKs, however, can be very, very powerful indeed, but no, Frog already lowered to half HP by nades. The push-up into Banana is always dangerous for that very, very reason. They're going to take control, but it's not going to matter much. There's nobody there. Honey's going to try to push up into apartments together with Toshkin, not knowing that there's 2 players up close here. Freezy Wolf and Netron are going to give up apartments control, and Long Smoke is going to come in. Flash as they take short. A little bit of aggression over towards A here. No rotate yet, and the bomb is still all the way down in ramp. If this is an execute on A, they need to control themselves a lot more. 3 smokes still on Quixz Esports, which means they have an execute ready. They can take it anywhere they want. And it seems like they want to take it to A. Toshkin gets the opening kill on Netron. That's going to kick any execute into high gear. Smokes are flying over the side. JGR taking long. Heinous is not going to be able to predict this position, but flicks and takes it anyway. Going to push through the smoke as he knows Freezy Wolf has not spotted them on the site. The flash comes in, and Hunting is not looking at it. Nobody is looking at it, which allows him to take 1. Spraying over in Toshkin. Toshkin's lucky he only got a haircut from that little spray there. Smoke is going to come in, and Freezy Wolf has taken a safer position, but now it's a 3v4. Can he call this position behind? Yes, he can. Frog not ready for it. Chris, the AWP, trying to hold the long position, and Toshkin's ready to hold that, but they have no control of short. I can thank their lucky stars that nobody's going to come there. The flash comes in. Spray comes in. Chris takes 1, takes 2, but could not take the 3rd. Freezy Wolf eliminating him. And that leaves it to an 11-13. These rounds are far too close for Quixz Esports. They're slipping in the pushes. They're slipping with the utility, and they're slipping with the economy. It is a dangerous game to play at this moment, falling this far behind and not taking a tactical timeout. Look how many rounds in a row have been won by JGR-Empire. I told the team myself, the gold standard is the one that Fallen invented when SK was the best team in the world. The gold standard is 7 rounds in a row lost. You take a timeout no matter what. No matter where your head is at, you need to change something up. 7 rounds in a row, I don't care where you're at, what you're thinking. You need to do something. Quixz Esports, they're trying to do something. Nades coming in already. Frog, he is filled to the brim with shrapnel. Netron, traded out as Hunting. Freezy Wolf takes out Frog. They want to eliminate this player, but they can't push up. A little too scared. Freezy Wolf himself, confident, moving around as best as he can, takes out Hunting. The bomb is down. He's traded by JGR from short, but it's a 2v3. Player in pit is eliminated as JGR brings this round back to contention for Quixz Esports. Now it's Pastor Spout and Spectre on a retake. We know how difficult this can be for the CT side to retake, and in fact, Spectre is going to blind spray down JGR. Chris once again in a 1v2, and in fact, that nade is going to bring him down low. On short, he's all alone. He's looking at this smoke. He's trying to get some form of information here. Moving into mini pit. A dangerous position. Those M4s can do a lot of damage at this because they're so accurate at such long range. But in fact, he's going to let them push up before he peeks. He's going to let them be unexpected of his position. Smoke's going to come in. The spray comes through, and he does it! A 1v2 there as they line up for him. They were expecting apartments, but little did they know the pit was got out for them. The pit fell. Dearie me. Oh, God. There we go. 5 AKs back up for Quixz Esports. They have the economy to continue this game. 14-11. JGR do not. The CT side economy not winning those rounds. Like I said, Quixz Esports could win 1 and snowball and win the game. They would have to win until they got 15, but no, they did not. Quixz Esports took them down, and there you go. Little utility, MP9 and a 5-7. I may not know much, but I do know economy. Vape Jara takes down the first player over towards the A-bomb side here. Smokes are going to come in towards B. Their confidence is back. They're back in the game. A 5-7 alone sits in CT, which means that's all the them 4 trying to hold this off. Frog full blind pushing into CT, but again, trying to do that is foolish if the flashes are not in your advantage. The boost is going to come up. They're going to spot that quickly and hopefully try to deal with it. The bomb is, however, down. 4v4 situation right now. Pastor Sprout, Spectra, Enos. Never mind, Spectra's not there. The aggression comes in. Hunting and Vape Jar are trading even with Pastor Sprout and Freezy Wolf. Now it's Heinous and Freezy Wolf. All that's left. Molly comes in. Gonna push Chris out of position. And now Hunting, once again, 1v2 position. And he is completely out-healthed by these two players. He needs to play this unbelievably intelligently. And he can't do it. He can't make it happen. Quixz Esports, a little bit too unlucky in this round. As JGR-Empire pull it back to 12-14. Quixz Esports now, their economy looking a little too dubious to force into this round, but maybe they will. It's on the edge, 4,900, 5,100, and they're going to go for it. The utility is going to suffer for it, but they have the ability, they have the potential to win this round out. Meanwhile, JGR-Empire sacrificing Spectra's weapon for Netron to have an AWP instead. There we are. Spectra on a Deagle. 2 M4s, an AK-47, and an AWP on Netron. Did he save that from the last round? I think he did. Aggression already up on A. Their fast movement. That was the change-up they did. They're moving fast into bomb sites now. Vape Jara already has the entry for him. An entry, an AWP. The corner was not cleared. Hunting has been eliminating, but Chris trades it out. 3v4. The advantage in front of Quixz right now. It's not an even round. Finally, they have the advantage going into a bomb plant. The bomb is gonna go down. 40 seconds now for JGR-Empire to try to save this game. Retaking with a Deagle and an AWP is difficult enough. The Molotov is gonna take Vape Jar really far down. He's gonna eliminate him entirely. Frog's gonna trade, however. Netron and Spectre is all that's left. Spectre's gonna pick up these M4A1S and he's gonna trade to it, and Frog and Toshkin eliminating the push. I had no control over the camera for that, but at least we saw some stuff. At least we didn't get to see Pit or something. But here we are, Quixz Esports finally getting a full buy-in and finally getting a good round in. Most of the players surviving gives them good economy to go into 15th round to map point. This has been their closest match that I've casted so far this season. And look at the JGR economy. 3 Deagles, 5-7 MP9. They can do magic. They can pull this back if they want to, if they are capable of doing it. They will do it now. But it is a question of whether it is even possible. In a game like Counter-Strike, especially when you lose the opening advantage, as Toshkin takes down Heinous. 3 Deagles left on the board now for JGR-Empire. And the MP9 is taken out. It's 1 Deags are your only hope in a 5v3. Nekton moving into apartments to try to get some form of aggression. Hunting here on long, having the info, having the rotate being denied. Did he not hear? Oh well. But there we go. An AK has been dropped to the T side. The push has come up. Spectra gonna get largely eliminated by a double spray from Vape Jar and Frog. There we have it. Freezy Wolf. And there we go. Netron destroyed and eliminated, obliterated and destroyed. And there we have it. Quixz Esports are going to win. Functionally guaranteeing, in fact, entirely guaranteeing their move to the 3rd division next season. Very excited, boys. Woo, we did it. Woo! I would play Celebration, but unfortunately we would get copyright striked immediately. So instead I'll play the next song on the list. Oh, it's this song. Well, good job, boys, Quixz. Very, very, very good work. And in fact, that means you've played 4 times on Inferno and won 4 times. Excellent work there from the Quixz Esports gang. Excellent work to keep that in the game. But there we go, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night, where I will have brought a big jug of water ready for the game. For now, though, a bid adieu. Till tomorrow evening. Same time, I suspect.